Narcissus was born to the river god Cephissus and the nymph Liriope. When he was still a baby, his mother asked the prophet Tiresias how long her son would live. Tiresias answered only one line: "He will live a long as he never comes to know himself." No one understood it, so life moved on. As Narcissus grew, his face drew attention everywhere he went. People admired him before they spoke to him. They loved the idea of him, not the person. And Narcissus learned something quietly. Affection can feel heavy when you don't understand why it is given. He didn't reject people to be cruel. He simply couldn't feel what they felt. They arrived with emotion already formed, and he had nowhere to place it. There was a nymph named Echo. She had once spoken freely, but Hera punished her for distracting her. Echo lost the ability to form her own sentences. She could only repeat the last words spoken to her. Her thoughts remained whole. Her voice did not. She saw Narcissus in the woods. What drew her wasn't his beauty. It was his silence, the way his presence didn't reach for anyone. She recognized that distance. When Narcissus called out, "Is someone here?" she could only answer, "Here." He said, "Come." And she repeated, "Come." She stepped forward and tried to embrace him. He stepped back, not angry, not harsh, just unable to return what she felt. Echo withdrew, not out of spite, out of understanding. There was another youth, Amenius, who loved Narcissus deeply. Narcissus did not return the feeling, not because he looked down on him, but because he did not know how. Amenius couldn't bear the rejection. His pain turned into a final act. He ended his life at Narcissus' door. Before he died, he called upon Nemesis, the goddess who responds when harm, imbalance, or unfairness distorts the world. His wish was simple and direct. Let Narcissus one day feel the love he cannot return. Nemesis did not strike with thunder. She did not appear in flames. She simply allowed the conditions for the prophecy to unfold. The world continued as if nothing had changed, but the moment was set. One afternoon, Narcissus came to a still pool of water. He leaned down to drink and saw a face looking back. Not admiring, not demanding, just present. For the first time in his life, he felt something close to connection. He did not yet understand it was himself. He only knew that this presence seemed to stay with him without wanting anything from him. He returned to the pool again and again. The reflection stayed, but could never reach back. The more he reached, the more the water broke. This was Amenias's wish, granted through Nemesis, unfolding without force, without spectacle, without warning. Echo came again. She saw him, worn thin by longing. Narcissus whispered, "Farewell." She repeated, "Farewell." For the first time since her curse, the words matched her meaning. Narcissus did not leave the pool. He had finally felt love, and the moment he felt it, it became unreachable. He died there, still watching the reflection. Where he lay, a small flower grew. It was named Narcissus, not as a symbol of self-love, but as a symbol of a person who learned to love only when there was no one left to receive it.